What's the taste, YouTube? Welcome to my channel where I talk about the NBA Pacers because it's my favorite NBA team, and we're going to talk about some music reviews from back in the 90s. With all that said, we're going to go ahead and get into the video today. Today we're going to talk about why the NBA needed Victor Wembanyama. First, we're going to talk about the young players that could have been the face of the NBA for the next 10 years or so. The first dude I'm going to talk about is Zion Williams. Zion is a monster when he's healthy. Don't take nothing from him. Dude is top 10 in field goal percentage when he's healthy. He's good with ball control. He's a good playmaker. But you got to be on the court if you're going to be the face of the NBA. Without being on the court, all that don't matter. Out of 408 games Zion could have played, he's only played 114. Now, on top of that, we all know what Zion's been going on with the social media, high school little drama he's been having, being all over the Twitter and stuff like that. I still think Zion's got a chance, but I think he's got to clean it up in a big way, and they're both big ifs. If he's going to stay healthy, and if he's going to stay out the media. If he can do that, I think he's still got a chance to be able to be the face of the NBA. Now, the next guy we're going to talk about is Ja Morant. I like Ja. I think he's a one-of-one on the hardwood, okay? So don't take nothing from me when I'm saying that either. Ja Morant, though, is, coming off a second NBA suspension. He'll be 25 games coming off a second NBA suspension this season. Same thing applies with Ja. If you can't be on the court, you can't be the face of the NBA. All that doesn't matter if you're, acting a fool and end up getting arrested on top of what another suspension would be for him. His time's running out too. The other two guys that I got, honorable mentions for young players that could have been carrying the NBA. We're going to talk about Giannis and Luka, and they're both really kind of in the same boat. Giannis and Luka both are great young players, but their teams have no assets and got no draft picks and really no help to try to get them a championship. Giannis and Chris Middleton won them one chip. I believe that his help is just too old to get him to another one, though. And after an 82-game season and the playoffs, you're hard-pressed to be able to carry a team all the way. Luka's the same boat. There's no first-round draft picks. His best help that he's got going on for him is Kyrie, who may or may not play half the season, which all love to Kyrie when he's on there. He's money. But if is the question with Kyrie Irving, is he going to play? On top of that, we're going to jump on into why the NBA needed Victor Wembanyama. Now let's unwrap it, okay? The NBA needed Victor Wembanyama because we was looking to have another gap like the 80s. Something like where they were talking about having to shut the NBA down almost if we ain't got somebody carrying the NBA. If there's not a face of the NBA, it does not work out. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson proved that back in the 80s. When they hit the scene, they saved the NBA. People realized that. Okay, so we have Victor Wembanyama now, and that's a big but. Since we got Victor Wembanyama that we can lean on here in the NBA now, I see him as a modern-day Tim Duncan. Something like a 2023 Timmy D, because if Zion, Luka, Giannis, all of them can't shake their situation and get it together all the way, we were looking at something kind of ugly, and we needed a Tim Duncan type guy to come in. And I'm not saying that they play the same, nothing close. Hear me out though, okay? Victor Wembanyama is humble. We need somebody that was young and humble and talented to come in to be able to carry the NBA for the next 10 or more years. and I think he's the only one responsible enough to do it. And that's exactly why I think the NBA needed Victor Wembanyama. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Help me get to my first 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all when we unwrap it next time.